Welcome, fifth graders. In the past slides, I tried to show you a little about myself. I have been a teacher for about 14 years and a Jaguar for 8. School is a second home to me and we are all a big family. Even though we are not in a physical classroom at the moment, I am very excited to share this journey with you. I am 5th grade B homeroom teacher as well as math, science, and social studies teacher for both sections. So be ready to have fun while learning. I expect you to have a positive attitude, to work hard, and to always try your best. We will quickly go over our daily schedule, our classroom guidelines, and tribes agreements. Let's go through our class schedule. Our day starts at 8 a.m. By this time, we should all be ready at our chosen spot with all the materials needed for each class. From 8 through 8:30, you will be with your homeroom teacher. In your case, that'll be me. During this time, I will take attendance, share a little about how you're feeling, and strengthen our tribe spirit. Next, there is a 10-minute gap between homeroom and what is your first period. This will be a time to get anything you might have forgotten, to drink some water, or have a quick bathroom break. Period 1 goes from 8:40 through 9:25, followed by your first break at 9:25. This is the perfect time to stretch, eat a snack, use the bathroom, and be ready to continue with the rest of your day. Period 2 and 3 go from 9:40 through 11:20. At 11:20, we have a 30-minute lunch period to eat, relax, and come back ready for our last two class periods from 11:50 through 1 o'clock. Your school day is over at 1 p.m. except on Friday when you are done by 12:20. Notice that teachers will still be available from 1:15 through 2 o'clock in case someone needs clarification on any topic, help on a certain classwork, or needs a one-on-one conference. This will also be a time during which either a parent or a teacher may require a conference. These conferences may be scheduled through ClassDojo or an email. This next slide is very important. We are looking at our Google Meet class rules. As I mentioned before, we won't physically be in our classroom, but this is our virtual classroom, so we will follow certain guidelines. I will go over them with you so we are all on the same page. Number 1, find a quiet spot and mute your microphone until it is your turn to speak. It is essential we do find a quiet spot away from any distractions like a TV or people walking by to avoid missing any important information being delivered by the teacher. Microphones must be muted to avoid any background noises that interfere with our class, and cameras must always be turned on so I can see your pretty little faces. Number 2, raise your hand when you have something to say, just like you do at school. It's important we take turns to speak and always respect the speaker. If you do have a question or there is something you want to share, please raise your hand and wait while your microphone is muted. Your teacher will acknowledge you and then you will have the opportunity to share your opinion or to clear a doubt you might have. Number 3, listen while other classmates are talking. Once your teacher has granted a classmate the opportunity to speak, the rest of us should be completely quiet because whatever our classmate is asking might be helpful for the rest. Number 4, be respectful and kind. This clearly follows our tribe's agreements and it is a reminder to always be loving, caring, and friendly towards each other. Number 5, when the meeting is done, click the red phone picture at the bottom of the screen to exit. In this case, this is something you would do at the end of the day because just as we do at school where teachers come to the classroom, this is exactly what's going to happen here. You will log into your virtual classroom at the beginning of each day, and teachers will enter and exit the classroom according to schedule. So this fifth guideline is something you will do at the end of the day at 1 p.m. Finally, Let's talk about our tribe's agreements. This is something the majority is familiarized with, but we will go over them specifically for our new Jaguars. First, we have appreciations, no put downs. We know from experience how gratifying it is to receive a compliment on our new haircut or the color of our shirts. So let's make it a habit to let others know when we see something positive in them and no put downs. There might be times when we disagree with each other, and that's okay. Just keep in mind there is always a kind and respectful way to let others know. Attentive listening refers to giving the speaker our full attention. That means we listen with our ears, eyes, and heart. Participation or right to pass. Each person in our class has the right and opportunity to participate by raising their hands and respecting other people's turns. We will all participate. And if there comes a time when you don't feel like sharing your opinion at the moment, you have a right to pass. Just take into consideration your thoughts and opinions are important for us, and we want you to feel free to share them. Finally, we have mutual respect, which means we will be respectful towards ourselves and others. So this is basically it. And once again, welcome Jaguars and get ready to rock the school year.